Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to look at dividing exponents, the rules for dividing exponents. So far we've looked at power to power, same base, the 0, the 1, and all of those. So let's look at now dividing. This one is probably the trickiest one of them all. So when you're dividing exponents, you subtract the denominator and the numerator. I'll show you what I mean by that. So in this case, we have 2 to the 6 over 2 squared. So in this case, we're going to take these two values and we're going to subtract 6 minus 2, which would give us 4. So in this case, this would be 2 to the 4th, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which would be 4 times 4. Whoops. Sorry about that. Which is 16. So either one of these would accurately represent that situation. So this is like the generic rule that is on your math chart. So if I'm going to write this one, this would be x and then m minus n. You should see this one on your math chart. All right, here's another one. What I'm going to do is actually split this up. If you notice, we have different bases. We have a base of a and a base of x. So what I'm going to see here is I have 1 over a to the negative 5th times x to the 4th over x to the 7th. All I did was separate those two pieces. Because remember, it's like there's a 1 here. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually flip this guy here. So this would be a to the 5th over 1. And then here I'm going to subtract those exponents. So this would be 4 minus 7, which is actually a negative 3. So then this would become x to the negative 3. It actually ends up in the numerator. Whenever you subtract, it's automatically in the numerator. But now that my exponent is negative, I have to flip these guys over. So this will become times 1 over x to the 3rd. So we're taking it from that to that. Now I'm going to combine everything together. So this would become a to the 5th over x cubed. This is as simplified as we can get it. Practice. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to separate the bases. So I have m squared over m to the negative 5th times n to the 4th over n cubed. So I'm actually going to take and I'm going to subtract these. So this would be 2 minus a negative 5, which becomes 7. And then for this one, we would have 4 minus 3, which is 1. So now that I have the exponents that I need, which are these, I can write them accordingly. So I would have m to the 7th times n to the 1st. But remember, you don't necessarily need that one, so this would be m to the 7th times n. All right, let's look at that. Would be the last one for this, or not.